Hello everyone, it's Jezzy, and today we are jumping into another Sims lore. Today we are talking about the Crumplebottoms, specifically Agnes, because she's been around for a really long time, and she's known for beating other Sims with her handbag when they get a little too publicly frisky with their PDA, right? She does not like romantic encounters, and she's quite grouchy. So we're going to try to figure out why that is and who is her cousin Agatha. So, as I said before, Agnes has been in a ton of the Sims games. She's there in Sims 1, she's there in Sims 2, and Sims 3, and she's back again in Cottage Living, The Sims 4. So this is just kind of her progression, and we know there's like some weird timeline things going on between the games, so yes, she's much younger in The Sims 3. Okay, so this is Agnes. And in The Sims 4, she wants to be a freelance botanist. She is hot-headed, a bookworm, and a loner. And her outfits are not very different. She really likes that one outfit, and that, is a go back to her first time she was in The Sims, whacking people with her handbag. This is The Sims 4 version of what she would look like. And yes, she does get mad at people in The Sims 4 as well. So she's got several outfits like this, and they are literally just a different color. So there's that. Alright, so why is Agnes so mean? Well, in The Sims 3, she has a divorce, and then we know she had a sister that passed away. And then there's a very tragic story about her husband, Eric Darley. They get married, they go on a honeymoon, and he drowns on the honeymoon. Like, that's tragic. And she loved him so much. And he must have loved her very much, because he even comes back as a ghost and gives her hugs and all these things. So Agnes, unfortunately, love life for her has not been easy. So then we have Agatha, who is said to be Agnes's cousin. And she's a serial romantic. So she's different. She's outgoing, a snob, and a romantic. And I really like the Sim. She's usually very chipper. And she's, the gal at the garden booth selling all kinds of things in the Cottage Living expansion. Her outfits are much more bright and sunny. She's usually in yellows and greens. So there's a lot of that. Very garden-esque, too. So this is the family tree from the Sims Wiki. And this is a bigger one because if you didn't know, Agnes is actually related to the Goths by marriage. Agnes's sister that passed away, that she was super close to, was Cornelia Goth, which is actually Mortimer's mother. So there's that. And then it looks like, according to this, either Agatha was somehow related to Agnes's father. I'm not really sure how that goes. But then, like, in The Sims 3, there's a whole family of 3 Crumplebottoms, right? And I'm not really sure how they fit in here. I would imagine they stem somewhere from the Agatha side and the tree. That would be my prediction. Like, those are just her cousins. But as you can see, like, these main townies are all very closely, linked. Like, you have the Goths, the Crumplebottoms, and the Bachelors, which Bella is a bachelor. And then Bella's brother is with Dina. So, yeah, they're aliens. Proof right here. It's all kind of fascinating how throughout the games and all the townies that they are all so well linked. But yes, Agnes' sister was Cornelia Goth, who is Mortimer Goth's mother. So as we all know, Agnes is known for beating other Sims with her purse when they show too much flirtation or PDA. This happens in The Sims 4, just like The Sims 1, and it's quite funny. I tried to recreate it, but I got stuck on adding many Agneses to a household. So how this works is you have to cheat a little bit and add them to your home, and then from my observation within the next day, another one will appear to run the garden stand. So if you do this over and over, you will have multiple Agathas or Agneses. And then I thought, what would happen if I had multiple Agneses in a household? She's just such a very tragic character because she's taken all that negativity from her failed romances and heartbreak. I mean, she lost her sister, she lost her first husband to divorce, and then her second husband tragically to drowning on a honeymoon, and then he stayed as a ghost. So, I mean, there's just all this loss and grief and aggression. Like, this could make for some really interesting interactions. But I got to, I think, 4 Agneses in one house. And, I mean, they read a lot of books. They did a lot of gardening. They did a lot of cleaning. But then when one didn't clean, it got a little wet. So there's nothing more I can say to this other than ending the Crumplebottom lore with an Agnes and Agnes fight watched by Agnes and Agnes. So redundant, it's kind of funny, but I think it's hilarious. You can have a whole household of Agneses if you wish. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and as always, don't forget to say hi on any of our social media accounts. Happy simming!